Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running.
Shunsuke Nakamura will have a key role, Peter, here with his touch and his vision. He'll be happy to provide the creative input by finding that telling pass.
And beyond that, of course, his abilities as a dead ball specialist, which are the stuff of legend.
Yeah, well, I think there's footage online of him knocking ornaments off wedding cakes and hitting a target that's inside a moving bus.
That has ended up in no man's land. Mbappe. And here's Van Basten. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he welcomes it in. Van Basten has it in a wide position. And a chance! Goal! Lille! And it's Lille who take the lead. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Played out wide. Chosen to go back. Quality ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Has a look and plays it forward. Quarter of an hour played. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rummenigge in the hunt and looking threatening. It's a pretty loose pass. Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, super ball. Gets his head on it! Oh, good finish. Japan are level. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Japan restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Oh, good effort! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Oh, that's a key interception. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Great vision. No way through, so back it comes. Now it's Nakata. Now there's a fine ball. Rooney plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Van Basten. Van Basten running with the ball. Now it's Rooney. And it's Hullet. Vieira. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. And that should get the job done. Real chance! This time surely! And he can thump it away. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Rooney. That's tidy. And this is Van Basten. Shoots! Goal! Nil! And they're back in front. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? He is just caressing the ball. Now that looks a decent ball. Tries to play it through. There's the shot! And he hits the net. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
It is compelling, this. Utterly compelling.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
He's a sharp little ball here. Hoisted in. Yeah. Bullet is always looking to break lines. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. That's it, 45 minutes up. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time. So straight into the second half. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Great defending, strong and determined. Vieira. And it's Hullet. He's on it, can he get away? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's in one-on-one. Goal! Japan! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Japan have their lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Nakamura. Looking for the run. Played in. He's having a hit! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? And it's hoisted clear. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Where it came from. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Bullet. Rummenigge. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. And he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Lille really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Nakamura. That's very neat. Mbappe looking understandably energised after his goal. Oh, now he can run away with it. Now it's Rooney. Van Basten. Oh, that was vital.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball. and the game.
Nakata. And it's Nakamura. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Japan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And the pass is intercepted. Vieira. Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe. Nice interception, well timed. Oh, what a ball! Shapes to shoot! And there's a goal! It's level again! What a match we have!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Quite a game this, all square again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Space for him to turn and look. Oh, good climb! Another one of football's and how moments.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Now this could be a chance. That's been cut out, well played.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
It's a promising position. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. It's going to be another corner, I think. Japan have their third corner. That has been knocked clear.
Japan really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Nakata. Shot could be on. He leaps for it. And no! He had to, and yet he could not. Rummenigge in acres of space out wide. Pass somewhat off target. 5 minutes left on the clock. But that has not gone well.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Miyashiro, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Opts to play it. Shot a goal! Japan look like they've won it. but it's not over yet.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserved this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
Japan get their fourth corner. And it's been taken short. Nakata, delivered with swing. Oh, important interception. Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. He's had it taken off him. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Van Basten might just make this. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Lille illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question his commitment and determination either. He's always in peak condition, and he'll adapt his game to whatever role is requested of him. I think he's going to have a huge impact on this team.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Mbappe, aimed at the far side. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's cut it out. Lille are enjoying more and more possession, but very few chances up to now. Mbappe. Rummenigge gets a good foot in there. Pirlo with a definite foul there. That's a sharp pass. Now, can they get it? He's had a shot! And this is... And he was there to get a vital touch.
Hullet is offering a wry smile there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And he skips past his man. A probing pass. And that's a great chance! And he couldn't finish.
What a pass. One that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
Pinches it off him. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Lahm, he's got away.
Oh, really well played.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Pirlo. Rooney. Roberto Carlos gets on his bike and on the move. Now it's Van Basten. And it's made its way to him. He's had it taken off him. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's shifting through the gears here. Messi charging forward, the ball at his feet. It's come to nothing. Oh, shooting chance! Goal, Milan! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And that has put paid to that. Nicely weighted ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Now it's Van Basten. Takes a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Van der Sar gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Milan are looking to go forward now. Lahm. He's in it. Tries a shot! And that's a good finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Wonderfully smooth, smart, and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Milan are now luxuriating in a chance for a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Lille have the chance to go the other way. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Lahm. Oh, he's bustling through here. And the shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. Milan have their second corner now. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Yeah. Mbappe.
This is the time you need that pace.
Foot in. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Yeah. And that signals the end of the first period. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here, but there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Changement pour Lille, le numéro 9. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 22, Park Ji-sung.
And here is the first touch of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
He's played it long. No, again there's no way through. Lille do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
And here's Van Basten. The ball is loose and the chase is on. That has been cut short. Pull it. Spread out to the left. Thinks one through. Pull it. Pull it. It's Park Ji-sung. And it's Hullet. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's rising! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. What a header. Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Getting up there! Shin to shin, and one more try!
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
He won't be happy with that one. And this is Ronaldo. Adams. Lille perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Rummenigge. It's Hullet. Now it's Park Ji-sung. Lam. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter.
Rummenigge! And that's off target.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
Now it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rooney. Pull it.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
It's Park Ji-sung. He's on it, can he get away? Decent chance! He's got a goal! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position I think would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Lille may be down, but not out just yet. Stood up well to him there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Roberto Carlos delivers.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Lahm proves too strong, too smart. Opts for safety. Ferdinand. Looking for the run. Oh, what has happened here? He is through here.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Van Basten. That looks a cracking ball. And it's been given away. Yeah, can see things others simply cannot. Rummenigge. That's going wide left. Lovely bit of skill. Ferdinand did well to stay calm there.
Now there's a great block, if ever there was one. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Lille needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Looking to play him in. And that is as far as it goes. While that was a frustrating game, they were at times cohesive. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
No, that was never going to make it. And it's Henderson. And it's Van Basten! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Tottenham with the corner, there first. And he's cut it out. And now they can spring out of defence. Now, can they get him away? Well read, and the danger is averted. And they can counter here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Knocks it into space. Bebeto has a look up and delivers. Pull it. Park Ji-sung. And that has left him in a heap. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, well played, well played. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Jordan Henderson looking to pass their way up the pitch. Nicely weighted ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Quarter of an hour played. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get it through? Van Basten was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run.
Gets his head on it! Goal! Nil! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Lille have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration would be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Threads one in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bebeto gets into a good position. Bebeto is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, that was vital. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Lille clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, important interception. Vinicius Junior! Now that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 2 then. Ferdinand gets it away. Lille are looking to go forward now. Rooney picks it up out wide. Now this could be a chance. Now it's Rooney. Gerrard. And now the breakaway. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Adams calmly anticipates. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Looking to play him in. Shot a goal! And he should have made them pay.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And here's Van Basten. Shapes to shoot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Tottenham really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Tottenham have their third corner. Oh, right place, right time. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, it's Van Basten. And he's undercooked that. Vieira. And they're back on the ball again. It's Totti! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Great ball if he can get there. Now, can he find a fit? And a chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Swung over. Totti going after that. Jordan Henderson. And that looks a decent ball. Knocks it out wide. Bebeto. Good read, needed to be. And the whistle goes for half-time. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
OK, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Lille just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. So, into the second half. Lille leading courtesy of the game's only goal. It's Bebeto. Tries to play it through. No, he's just misjudged that one. Totti! Now, who's going to be first to... Oh, what has happened here? Vieira. Park Ji-sung. And that could set him on his way. That's a shade optimistic. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Rooney. Oh, it's Van Basten. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Hullet is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Goes for a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Tottenham have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Still just a single goal between the sides. Van Basten. Tottenham needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And here's Van Basten. Well, they've got it again.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Just the keeper in his way. Well, there's the clearance. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And there's green grass ahead of him. And here's Mbappe. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Sanchez has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Park Ji-sung. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Vinicius Junior tries to pass it through. That's very neat.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now that's well seen too. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Can he finish? Rijkaard. Tottenham do have a chance to counter here. Well read, nice interception. Lofted upfield. Looking for the run.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Great defending, strong and determined. Bebeto. That's an imaginative pass. Lille still ahead by the game's only goal. And this is Van Basten. Well, that pass surprised everyone and not in a good way. Now it's Rooney. This might spell take real chance! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Changement.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Lille can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Park Ji-sung swings it across. The pass isn't the best. Oh, that's a very decent... Oh, shooting chance! And that is as much as we have time for. Lille have held on. They have doggedly sometimes... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We're up and running then. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So, how do you interpret the role he's been given here? And sent off! It's off target and by quite a way.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Varane gathers from the goal kick. Van Basten. Van Basten. Rooney has it out wide and in space. Goes for goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Seedorf. Bergomi. Seedorf. Crosses it in here. Ibrahimovic! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now they can spring out of defence. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Rooney. Now it's Van Basten. Oh, played right into his path. He's found a way through. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And now a sudden chance to counter. Hullet knocks it into space. Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. Corner number 2 then. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. That has not gone well. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the get...
Just the keeper in his way. He's having a shot! Chelsea are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Now it's Rooney. Tries to pass it through. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right.
Oh, makes every duel look like a total mismatch.
Lille have their third corner. And he's quick to get rid. Araujo is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. It's a good spell of possession, this. Rooney. Good take, and is he in? Great challenge, time to perfection.
Lille are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Rummenigge, and here's Van Basten. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Lille clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And it's Seedorf. And now the breakaway. Van Basten powering forward here. Van Basten. Looking to play him in. Oh, well played, well played.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Nedved! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Nedved really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Chelsea have their second corner now. Cleared away. And can he finish it? Lille have the chance to go the other way. It's a pretty loose pass. Not the most convincing of passes. But it's Nedved. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Just eases him off the ball. Rafael Varane is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Can he get it through? Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rooney. Now that looks a decent ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Thuram. And it's Yaya Toure. And the referee has signalled for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Lille unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So straight into the second half.
Lille can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And it's Rooney. Threads one in, well read, and the danger is averted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Lille clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And here's Hullet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Hazard. It's Ibrahimovic! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that pass isn't the best. Brilliantly cut out. Lille still this single goal behind. Yaya Toure. Nedved. That's tidy. Nedved! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Not the most accurate pass. Looking for the run. And this is Hazard. That'll be a corner. Corner number 4 coming up here. Rummenigge clears it away. Good read, needed to be. And now a sudden chance to counter. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Thuram, the man that is tenacity personified.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Ekitike going forward. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Hazard, who played through for the wide man. Towering header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And they win it back again. And it's Ibrahimovic. Now this could be a chance. Gilberto Silva did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with. Chelsea clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
It's come to nothing. Rooney is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Nedved. Oh, sweet feet. Nedved with the delivery. Schmeichel deals with that nice and simple. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Rooney, he's picked his way through.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Hazard. Number 13.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end
14,
much faster.
Ibrahimovic.
Excellent challenge
Number
there,
23,
uncompromising.
Ekitike.
Strong running down that left flank.
17, Sado.
Adams gets across to
Coming on the
intercept that.
field, Number 10,
Araujo
Platini.
goes back to front.
Number 18, Pele.
We are into
Number
stoppage
19,
time.
Dembele.
Rice,
Number 7,
there's the... It's rising! It is close, but that is the last of it. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Lille, Allemagne.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I'm a huge fan of Bukayo Saka. Someone always praised for his versatility, his attitude and his cleverness around the pitch. He has the potential to excel in all positions across that front line. But I'd personally like to see him as part of a front three. I think he operates best in that area.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Decent chance! And here's the chance to counter. And he plays one through. That's the keeper's ball. Well, they can break here. Ibrahimovic. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Saka. He's picked his way through. Gilberto Silva did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Great vision. Zola. Passing is crisp and sharp. Saka.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Rooney. And he cuts out the supply. Saka. Lille still without a single shot on target. It's Park Ji-sung. Played back into the centre. He has a look up. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Zola proves just a little bit too strong. In towards the back stick. And he was alert to it. And here's Mbappe. Lovely bit of skill. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Vieira, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Van Basten. Rooney. That's going across goal. And a header! No, couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Zola. And here's Ibrahimovic. Zola is someone with real dynamite. And Zola! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Zola actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Gives it back.
Germany definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter it.
Ibrahimovic! Pinches it off him. Oh, such a clever touch. Zola will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Maldini. Vieira gets on his bike and on the move. And he's intervened well there. Seedorf. Yaya Toure. Pull it. It's Park Ji-sung. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Passes short and sharp.
Yeah, I'd probably do that too, Peter.
Chance for a shot! And again! Germany have taken the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Park Ji-sung. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And he can thump it away. Succumbs to the pressure. Rooney. Rooney was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Saka. Some really good ball movement. And here's Mbappe. Pull it. And that brings the first half to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Lille currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that could spell trouble. Park Ji-sung. Bullet is the team's great visionary.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Cross.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Yaya Toure. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Zola. And he's in on goal. He's in a great... Mbappe! Park Ji-sung. Van Basten, currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. And here's Zola. Good running, strong and purposeful. He has found the way through. Rooney. Now it's Van Basten.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Park Ji-sung receives it in a wide position.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Now and the shot! Well, can he finish?
Changement.
Corner number 2 then. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Some resolute defending there. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Lille given another corner. So, third corner of the game. Pepe with the clearance.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Attention, changement.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Played in by Park Ji-sung. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Park Ji-sung cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Pull it. Rummenigge. It's Park Ji-sung. Opts for safety. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Good ball, good take. There's the shot! Germany are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like...
Tries a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Germany find a position of real strength now.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really...
And Hullet! Well, that is remarkable.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Toure picks it up from the goal kick. The final 5 minutes. Schneider gets into a good position. That's good play. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Eze, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. And here's Hullet. Eze, and the finish! And he should have made it 4. Rooney. 4 added minutes on the board. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, what a ball! And that's a throw-in. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Pull it, that is... And that will be the final act. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly...